Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 6 video, bringing you a VOLCARONA team. Now, this team is for Brian H. on Patreon, also known as Dynamo Pad, who did request that we do something kind of around the lines of a VOLCARONA, and I decided that support VOLCARONA is probably the best way to go, so I do have here VOLCARONA with safety goggles, a fire move, struggle bug, and rage powder. Very straightforward. Struggle bug, if you guys weren't aware, it's just pretty much a snarl that doesn't miss, which is nice. It does damage. It lowers the special attack on both sides of the both opponents, and yeah, doesn't miss. So better snarl, better. I don't want to say better Arcanine because it doesn't get intimidated. But what's nice about this set is that it runs Rage Powder with Flame Body. So if the Pokemon is a physical attacker and we're forcing him to attack into us, then we can have a chance of just, burning while we're at it. But continuing on with the rest of the team, I did try to build something that works around this a little bit better. And since we do have the Rage Powder already, decided to go ahead and give it this Trick Room mode with Gothitelle as our Trick Room setter. Also, like, low-key, Shadow Tag is so annoying. I guess it's not low-key. Everyone should know this. Shadow Tag is so annoying. And just making use of it can just really make or break a game. So that's actually very, very good, good ability on this team, especially if you want to keep your opponents in while lowering their stats. They really can't do anything. It's really irritating. Moving on with the rest of the team, since we are in a kind of a Trick Room team, half Trick Room, half a regular, without spoiling the rest of the team, we have Dhelmise, one of the best Trick Room Pokemon in the current meta game, in my opinion. We're running the Assault Vested one just because we have a Life Orb on something else. We have the Life Orb on here, the Primarina, also running a Trick Room Primarina set. So, double Slowmon, so most of the time we're going to be wanting to go Trick Room with this team. And then we have Luxray here for a secondary support. Like I said before, VOLCARONA does not have the Intimidate. So, we have a Pokemon here that has Intimidate without being a Fire type. Luxray is our next best option. We have Luxray here with Baby Doll Eyes, which lowers the attack of the opponents with priority. It also has Snarl, which lowers the special attack of the opponents, not with priority, but it lowers the special attack. And also, the Intimidate just to lower their attack again. It's a very annoying Pokemon, and I hope to make good use of it. It's actually one of the low-key Pokemon on this team, like one of the Pokemon that not a lot of people use, but I think is actually very good in the current meta. And then we have Hydreigon. We needed a Ghost Resistance, we needed a Dragon type to complete our core, and we needed a lot of damage, so we have Specs Hydreigon here, folks. This is kind of on our not Trick Room side of the team, but hey, in practice, Hydreigon hurts. Hydreigon hurts a lot. Anyway, that's the team. If you guys are excited to go ahead and see it here on the channel, remember there will be a rental code and Pokepaste down below in the description, and also at the end of the video if you want to see me go a little bit more in depth with, playing the team out before you go ahead and take it. But yeah, look forward to that. If you guys are excited, like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, on a road to 4,000 subscribers, and on to the battles. Silvally. Different. Silvally Noivern, very different. The rest of the team's actually kind of like Series 6.jpg with the Primarina, Serena, Urshifu, Blank, and Arcanine. Immediately, I think my opponent wants to set up Tailwind, which means I'm going to want to set up Trick Room. So we're going to go with the Volcarona and Gothitelle lead. I think we can kind of bring in the Dhelmise and wreck shop here, especially on that Primarina slot. And you know what? Let's just keep going for it, right? Speaking of Primarina, let's bring it. Primarina stops his his Noivern, stops his Urshifu, stops the Arcanine. I can't really do much to Silvally or Primarina, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Actually, the Primarina is going to be our biggest problem here, because our Volcarona is going to be used to set Trick Room, which means it's not going to be used for damage, which means, yeah, hopefully we don't lose our Volcarona early on, just because we're going to want that Fire-type move to deal with the Serena, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I mean, Serena doesn't want to take a Poltergeist from a Dhelmise either. I'm not quite sure who we Dynamax in this scenario, but both of our Trick Room sweepers are good Dynamax candidates in their own right. So I'm excited to try this battle out. Common question of the day. Final Fantasy 16 was just announced. What is your favorite Final Fantasy game? I know this is boring. I love 7. 7 is like my bread and butter, the best Final Fantasy game I've ever played. I've played a lot of them too. I own a lot of them right now on the Switch, and I just love Final Fantasy VII. But what's your favorite? Let me know. As my opponent leads with the Noivern and the Prim. Okay. I gotta say, Volcarona does not want to see a Primarina on the field. I think, honestly, I should Struggle Bug instead. Because if I Rage Powder, it doesn't make much of a difference. Because he's just gonna Hyper Voice anyway, do damage to my Gothitelle. So I think Struggle Bug is the play here. Actually, I get Struggle Bug and even Fake Out. Just lower the special attack while we're here. Or do I just Trick Room flat out? I'm gonna Fake Out. Fake Out the Noivern. And then Struggle Bug. We'll lower the stats. Okay, no one Dynamax. This is actually really good. So we just get free stat reduction on our opponents here. So by next turn, they're gonna be -2. Which makes it so that my Trick Room is an even easier setup because Gothitelle's special defense is through the roof. My opponent does go for the Hyper Voice. We are able to take it with both of our Pokemon. My Gothitelle still doesn't like it too much, believe it or not. It's a Life Orb set. Okay, so we learned it's Life Orb. I'm going to Struggle Bug again. I'm going to set Trick Room here. My opponent cannot switch. So we are in such a good scenario if we keep this Gothitelle alive. He goes for the Taunt. That's annoying. Thankfully, we do get another Struggle Bug. What are we going to do in this scenario then? I guess we just keep Struggle Bugging until the end of the time. Like, just having this Gothitelle here is still pretty good. Thankfully, he has double special attackers on the field. Why does that still hurt so much? Yeah, that's really unfortunate about the Trick Room. Anyway, we just go for another Struggle Bug. I think I go into Dhelmise. I'm going to swap into Dhelmise here. My opponents will now be at -3. I have, like, nothing to worry about. I have this Assault Vest on Dhelmise, too. Just very good synergy all around. He goes for the Tailwind. You're already faster than my Pokemon, dude. Oh, he just wanted to hit the Volcarona. We do not live that, unfortunately. But we can go back in with... We can go back in with the Gothitelle here. Which I will do. What do I need to do? I think I need to Ally Switch this turn, right? I'm going to go back into Gothitelle, lock him in. Ally Switch this, and then Trick Room the following turn. If I even can. What do I do? I think Max Phantasm is the best option. Yeah, let's Phantasm the Noivern. We'll just get rid of Noivern here. Because we don't want to get taunted again. It's not worth it. And if he taunts our Assault Vest, then that's fine. We don't have any support moves anyway. Okay, we're going to pull the Dynamax trigger early on here, folks. We did lose our Volcarona, but hopefully the work that Volcarona was putting in sending these Pokemon down to -3 was worth it up until this point. But if we really want a chance to win, I think this Trick Room needs to get set up here. Let's just Ally Switch this. Hopefully they went for the Moonblast too. That would be super ideal if we could just avoid damage this turn. Okay, yep, the taunt is going to go into the Dhelmise. Hydro Cannon into the Dhelmise. Okay, he now has to recharge next turn. This is so hilarious. We got a free Trick Room up. Assuming that what he brings in here isn't going to one-shot my Goth, I think we get a free Trick Room up. But we got to see. We got to see what it is. My opponent did have very strong Pokemon on his team. Even if it's something along the lines of, I don't know, anything. Wulasu. Okay, you probably want... We have Cobra Berry, though. Real talk. How strong is Cobra Berry here, folks? I'm going to keep this Prim on the field. I don't really care about it. At least I don't care about it right now. We could just set up the... We can go for Overgrowth. We'll go for Steel Spike. I guess Steel Spike just to raise our defenses. Do we double Ally Switch this? Nah, because we don't want to take a Dhelmise attack either. I'm going to try a Trick Room here. My opponent is going to Dynamax. That means they're not going to be critting with their Dark move, dude. This is fine. Like, I'm okay with this. You're not going to be critting with your Dark move? Okay. I'll take that any day of the week, dude. Gigantamax Urshifu is so underwhelming to me. Gmax 1 below. Okay, it's gonna be into the... We're gonna get Trick Room up. We lose Dhelmise, we get Trick Room up. And guess what? We have a Prim in the back, dude. Oh, well, guess what? He still crits with his Dark move. I would have lived that otherwise, man. That's kind of unfortunate. Whatever. We'll get Trick Room up. Damn, that's really sad. What do we even do in this scenario? Oh, why does that change so much about the game? I guess we have to Moonblast the Wulasu. And... Psychic Prim? Just for some damage? See, my goal here is to keep Prim on the field as long as I can. But if he's gonna sit here and just crit his dark moves, I might be in big trouble. Oh, yes! That wasn't even a crit in return, folks. And no Focus Sash. That is so big. That is so big. And now, I successfully made this Primarina almost entirely useless. It has -3. This will be doing no damage. Why does that still do so much? You're -3. Primarina's a disgusting Pokemon. Absolutely disgusting Pokemon. Okay, whatever comes in is Serena. That's not what I wanted to see, you know? It's the last Pokemon you want to see. I gotta double into Serena. If it's a Solvesta, we could be in trouble. I'm gonna keep ignoring the Prim for now. We just gotta take advantage of the Trick Room, right? If we go one-shot a Dynamax Urshifu, that's good damage. I don't know if it's enough, but it's good damage. I doubt it's enough. I have no offense. Ugh, dang it. Power Whip is gonna connect. Oh, it's God? Wait. That's a throw, folks. I just Hyper Voice to win. This shouldn't KO. Not even close. Why do you crit me? Every time. We won that, folks. Are you joking? We were a Hyper Voice away from winning that. Welcome to Pokemon, folks. Anyway, let me just move on. Get to the next battle after that one. We won it. I don't care, guys. This team's great. We deserve that win. All right, the true test. The Porygon Z test. Can we defeat the Porygon Z? I think we'll be okay. I personally think we'll be fine, especially if we could play around with the Gothitelle and try to keep the Pokemon on the field as long as possible. As for the rest of the team, I do think that Primarina is very nice for us here. I actually think this might even be a Trick Room thing going. We could also do Luxray and Volk. Actually, we could be in trouble if we do that. Let's go Goth. Let's go Volcarona. Again, we'll just keep it simple. Bring in Dhelmise, bring in Prim. We didn't get to use the Luxray, but hopefully we get to use it, like, later on in the world. No, in general. In another life. And we'll see. We might have another battle after this one anyway. Maybe we get the chance to use it there. I just think Trick Room is best play here. He does have a Trick Room mode on his team, but I think our Trick Room mode is stronger than his Trick Room mode. Like, we should be able to deal with the Gigalith if they decide to set Trick Room. And if they bring the Trick Room, then we just try to stop his Trick Room. No big deal. I'm mainly worried about the Amoonguss and the PC. Those are my two biggest concerns right now. Probably shouldn't have a box cutter that close to my face. Why is I don't even know why I got a box cutter here. You guys ever just play with things while you have battles? Like, I just start fidgeting and touching everything that's on my desk. I have to clear my desk before I start to record. Anyway, what's my opponent's lead? Why do you look exactly like me? Porygon Amoonguss. Okay, so we did see this coming, unfortunately. We could do a couple things. Do we target down the Amoonguss or try the Trick Room? He's just gonna sleep us, right? So we have to try to target down the Amoonguss. For now, right? It doesn't have to... Is this enough? I hope it's enough. Fake Out plus Heat Wave? It should be enough. We have Rage Powder and everything. We'll be okay. But yeah, it should be enough. And not Rage Powder. What's that thing? Safety Goggles. So we can't be put to sleep on our Volcarona, but... Our Gothitel's kind of fair game. He doesn't Dynamax the... Does he set up Trick Room? We get a lot of free damage off, dude. I'm kind of okay with this. Dark Pulse? Colbur Berry, buddy. Colbur Berry. We take that very well. Okay, now we can do a couple things. We kill this PZ. As long as he doesn't Dynamax, that is. So let's just Psychic, Amoonguss, and Heat Wave again, right? Like, I don't have to set up Trick Room here. I'd rather get rid of the PZ. Now, this is okay. And if you Dynamax the PZ now, it might be too late, man. That PZ is at like 40 HP left. I did more than enough damage to it by now. That was actually a very good turn for us. All our opponent really did was just pop a Colbur Berry. Amoonguss protects. I wish I doubled into PZ, but a Heat Wave should be able to KO it. He didn't Dynamax. Volcarona! That crit didn't matter. Honestly, even if it did matter, I deserve it, okay? I'm wearing the lucky shirt. I got critted twice last game. I deserve it. Thing is, if I get crit, I don't mind too much. I got crit twice in the last game on 2 very crucial turns. They were like the most... Okay, thank goodness I didn't set Trick Room up, because now he just brought in the Gigalith. Gotta be honest, Volcarona kind of doesn't want to be on the field right now. Actually, neither of my Pokemon want to be on the field right now, but thankfully, he can't switch. I can take advantage of this. I'm just going to Psychic the Amoonguss, and I am going to... I guess Heat Wave. We could fish for burns. I'm okay with that. Just like whittle down my opponent while we're here. While also getting rid of Amoonguss is nice. Like, he can't switch. I love Gothitelle so much. I know in my head he cannot switch. He is stuck here. And that is so funny to me. Gigalith avoids the Heat Wave. That's kind of bad since we were fishing for burns. But anyway, we get rid of the Amoonguss. We bring him down to 2 Pokemon. We still have our Dynamax intact. And we still have the 2 super effective Mons in the back that can deal with this Gigalith. We lower the special defense here. That'd be really nice. No special defense lower. Gothitelle avoids the Rock Slide. He is going to hit the Volcarona, unfortunately. Oh, well. Volcarona, like I said before, did its job. It's got pretty much 2 targets. So very, very good on Volcarona's part. We now have Dhelmise. Dhelmise threatens the heck out of this this Dusclops that's about to come in here. Okay, take it all back. Take it all back. I am the one that's threatened. Oh, but we have this button. We have this cool move called Ally Switch. So I think I'm going to Ally Switch and just go for the... Should I Power Whip or Anchor Shot? Oh, I should definitely Power Whip. Power Whip's our highest damage output. It could miss, but I think with Gigalith's defenses, we need as much damage as possible. Especially since we don't have the Life Orb to help us, we're just Assault Vested. Which doesn't help us really in this scenario with these last 2 Pokemon on the field. But we're going to click the fun button. The broken move Ally Switch. It's time to use it. This is how you win. Welcome to How to Win VGC 101. You click this button called Ally Switch. My opponent is Dynamaxing. I decided not to. Because I kind of wanted to Dynamax my... Dynamaxing the Gigalith too. Okay, I don't think we KO'd the Gigalith anymore. Actually, I think we just gave him Weakness Policy for no reason. Maybe we should have Dynamaxed. I didn't want to Dynamax because we had Primarina, so... Hopefully it doesn't go for Tailwind. Okay, fine. That's A-okay by me. Hopefully the Ally Switch goes into... Like, hopefully my opponent goes into the Gothitelle here after the Ally Switch. We just straight KO. Anyway, give us the 2 lucky crits in return. That's what we call justice. Poke justice. Officer Jenny would be so proud. Okay, now we are sitting nice and pretty. I think I am... Oh, is this... Oh, that's a safety goggles talent flame for not to take damage right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the... I'm gonna go for the Poltergeist, and then go for the Psychic on Talonflame. I'm doubling into it. My opponent might try to KO us. Nope, battle is canceled. They weren't feeling the crits too, folks. They weren't feeling it. But anyway, on to battle 3. We're gonna go ahead and get 3 battles in this episode, just because I feel like I was robbed the first one, and I need some type of I mean, that was justice, but I want more justice. There's never too much justice. Hey, VOLCARONA brother. How you doing? VOLCARONA with Trick Room and Hatterene with the Ferrothorn also for the slow mode. I am a little bit concerned about Mr. Dracovish over there. This might be an Intimidate kind of game, to be entirely honest. This actually looks like a pretty good opportunity to bring it. Maybe actually lead with it. I'm kind of okay with lead with Gothitelle and Luxray here, just because the Intimidate looks like it's going to be more useful than the special attack dropping. But I do think that I still bring Prim and I still bring Dhelmise. I do not bring Hydreigon here with that Dracovish. I mean, I guess I could have brought it with the Dracovish. Doesn't really stop me from hitting the Dracovish. Ooh, I might have messed up big time. I totally just didn't bring Volcarona when there's a Ferrothorn on the team. Let's hope it doesn't bring Ferrothorn, seeing that we have a Volcarona. Who knows? I mean, we also have the potential fire move on Hydreigon, who we also didn't bring. We'll see how this goes. This might be a rough one. Might have to make some hardcore plays here. But anyway, we can see a Luxray. So that's nice. My opponent leads with the... Okay. The Intimidate's going to matter here, so that's nice. I also get Baby Doll Eyes, which is really, really cool as well. It's also Waturshifu, so we can actually try to take advantage of this. I don't actually know what Volcarona wants to do to us here. It could set up Corvidance or something. I think I just Volt Switch onto Urshifu. I think I just Trick Room. I got the -1. Oh, it's gonna crit. Oh, it doesn't matter if it crits. If it crits, it crits. At least it's not Dark Urshifu, right? It's a Water Urshifu. Does go for the Struggle Bug. That's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna lower a special attack. Surging Strikes onto my Goth, probably. Oh, no, onto Luxray. This man fears Luxray? My dude. You just gave me Trick Room for free, buddy. A big mistake. And we get the Volt Switch out. Yeah, nice. We are able to live through the Citrus Berry. Are going to Volt Switch out of here. Do about half damage to the Urshifu. And now we get the Trick Room up. Followed by an Intimidate again if we want to. Who knows? I think our best play is probably Prim. Yeah, definitely Prim. Because we can Psychic the Urshifu and then go for the Hyper Voice. Which should be enough to take out the Volcarona and take out the Urshifu. Nice. It's very, very good. Life Orb, Primarina, going to be doing some serious damage here, folks. Followed by the Psychic on to the Urshifu. Just because I feel like the Hyper Voice will not be enough to take out the Urshifu. And Urshifu's stuck here now, so that's great. Gothitelle. Gothitelle's actually the MVP of all these battles. Just being able to trap your opponent is so good. Like, you guys don't understand how nice this feels. Just knowing exactly what's going to happen, not having to predict switches like at all. Okay, he's Focus Sash on Volcarona. That kind of sucks. He's going to be able to get one special attack drop off on us. Well, 2 on the Gothitelle, but the Gothitelle's primary purpose isn't to do damage right now. It's just to keep my opponent locked in. Anyway, the Volcarona is at 1 HP, right? So 1 Hyper Voice still knocks it out. I'm not concerned about that. Actually, 1 Psychic knocks it out. I might not even commit to Hyper Voice if I don't have to. Show me Dracovish. Oh, you don't like to see it. I don't like to see it. I think I Moonblast. Yeah, Moonblast and... I think I... Do I Ally Switch? No, they just Dazzling Gleam. I Moonblast and I Psychic. Very smart play by my opponent. He's going to be able to either, one, set the Trick Room or do this. And really take advantage of the fact that he is slower than me. But here's the thing. I could get a safe switch into my Assault Vested Dhelmise, which could be good. Should be able to take whatever this... Oh, God. I'm going to have to play through this now. Okay, Goth is going to be taken out. Oh, that kind of sucks. Because that means I'm going to keep the Volcarona on the field when I don't really want to. Is Life Orb. We are learning something about his Pokemon. We hit ourselves in the face! That is not fun. And then Struggle Bug again. Okay. My opponent bringing that Hatterene was very intelligent on their part. I'm not even gonna lie about that. It was very smart on their part. Anyway, we're gonna bring in our Dhelmise. We're gonna go for the max. No, bad play. We're gonna go for the Protect. Just because, actually, no, we're gonna sack off the Lux. We sack off the Lux, and then we go for the Dynamax Max Phantasm onto the Hatterene. I hope that's enough, right? It's a lot of damage. I'm just hoping it's enough. I could have also gone for Anchor Shot. It doesn't actually make a difference. They both do the same thing. Same amount of damage, that is. But we are Dynamaxing here. He still will outspeed us, so we have to break through a Confusion Hex here. It's super unfortunate, but it's the only way. We already hit ourselves once. Hopefully we don't hit ourselves twice, right? Come on, RNG gods. I'm your humble servant. Please. Just this once. Just for the battle. Is gonna G-Max Smite here. Taking out the Lux, right? Okay, at least we preserve the damage on our Dhelmise, right? We don't have to take too much damage. I just hope we don't smack ourselves in the face. Come on. Yes! Really good. Okay, let's see how much it does. It goes down to one more Life Orb hit. That's all that matters. Just one more Life Orb hit, it goes down. That's really big. Okay. What does it do? Heat Wave? Don't burn. Lovely. Alright, we got Prim. How many more turns of Trick Room? Can I stall it out with Prim? Can I Protect here for one turn? I can. Or I just get a double KO here. No, I think our best play is actually just Protect. And take out the Volcarona. Because he's going to take out himself to Life Orb. We don't have to hit the Hatterene. We don't outspeed it no matter what. We just let it take itself out and call it a day. Max Mindstorm onto the Prim. Okay, great that we protected. Because we're going to get some health back here. They're going to set up some fancy terrain, psychic terrain. And now we should be able to hopefully break through Confusion and knock out this Volcarona. If not, we're going to take Heat Wave damage. It kind of sucks, but that's life sometimes, dude. Yes! Not breaking through anything. I decided to go for Steel Spike here in case there's a Dracovish in the back. I don't know. We'll raise the defenses on our Pokemon. And also, we do lack defenses with the Prim. So as long as we can keep the defenses up high, we should be in a pretty good spot. It all depends on what his last is. Since he brought Hatterene, is it another Slowmon? Is it Ferrothorn even? You hate to see it, folks. We just Hyper Voice and we Poltergeist. There's literally nothing else we could do. Yeah. Again, we have to keep hoping for confusion as well. It's gonna do a chunk, I guess. We're gonna actually take... Oh, snaps out. That's really good. And since we're gonna go for the max Phantasm here... Oh, come on, we won. Yeah, we just have to hit him with an Anchor Shot at -1 defense, and we should be able to take this. Gonna Power Whip. Gonna take out my Prim. Honestly, was Prim really your threat? I guess he can't really take out the Dhelmise anyway. Okay, now we are sitting nice and pretty. I'm pretty sure an Anchor Shot takes it out of that health with -1 defenses from the Max Phantasm. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's not make it this complicated. Let's go for the max, not the max, the Anchor Shot here, which also keeps them locked in. Like this team is so fun because it's all about locking them in and not letting them leave, and then just whittling away at them constantly until the game is over. But anyway, thank you so much, Brian, for your patronage and for asking for Volcarona. I had so much fun building this team. It's probably one of the most thought that I had to put into a team this whole series so far. So it was really fun building it and like trying to make it happen. I did really enjoy what we got out of this. We got to see some things happen with Luxray. We got to see Volcarona showcase a lot today. I think the main focus of the team and the main showcase of the team really was that Gothitelle. I love that thing so much. And Dhelmise, it's a great Pokemon, guys. It's no secret. It's such a good Pokemon. If you haven't tried the Anchor out yet, then make sure to grab this rental code right here. Because honestly, this is probably the most fun that I have with the team in a long time. And it's just a good team in general. But yeah, thought process with the team. You trap them in, you hit them hard, you lower their stats with Struggle Bug and or Snarl / Baby Doll Eyes, and just have a great time. Anyway, I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Hope you enjoy. You know what to do if you did. And have a great night, and peace out.